should be live here. And Sniper Boss, first one in, or at least the first one to say anything. How are you doing? Cameron Sykes, what's going on? I'm guessing the YouTube has sent stuff out. Um, oh boy, live stream health does not look good. I'm I was trying out another, yet another mirroring software, one that I used in the past that seemed to do very well, but if it's like this, huh? So I'm gonna fiddle with something here, see if I can help this. Hey, Allie. Yeah, Sniper Boss, I'm doing okay. Still fiddling around with this stuff here. Let's see. Just trying to see if I can do anything about this. It's actually telling me that the resolution is not supported. So what I'm going to do is try to change the resolution because I'm rescaling it. Because when I tried to do it before, it seemed to have major issues. Okay. Let's see. Stream. Alright. Scale. That one looks okay. Oh, the stream mode did seem to get fixed. It's back to what it's normally at here. So I'm going to try. Let me see. Nope, it's not letting me do it. I guess it won't let me. That makes sense. It won't let me change it while I'm streaming. But hopefully it's running okay right now. We'll find out more when I actually start playing, and then we'll see. Sniper Boss, my sister has abandoned us for this particular stream. She's out hanging with her friends. So we will not have Miss Stiletto Green for today's live stream. But hopefully she will be back probably next week because I think she's going to spend the night. They're having a nice little, I don't know, slumber party. Guess we're too old for slumber parties, but she's spending the night with a group of friends, and they're all having themselves fun. Probably going to play video games and watch movies and chat and all that kind of stuff. All right. Well, we are going to see if this works. I'm using a piece of old mirroring software that I used to use. It's free, but it's not even in English. But it seemed to work very well. It's called Air Player, not Air Server, but Air Player. And it never gave me any problems, but I've also never tried to stream and mirror it at the same time. And some of the software I've used, it doesn't like it. But we'll see when I actually jump back into this arena here just how well it actually performs. Hey, Dipiayon? I'm not sure how to say your name. Dipayon? But how you doing? I think my sister was the one that was reading your name before, so this is the first time I'm actually trying to say it, I think. Not sure. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. And I'm going to do some house cleaning things. I'm guessing YouTube notifications went out. I'm seeing about 11 people watching here, so we'll see. All right, and all right. I was just checking to see how much of a delay there was between the stream and what you guys are seeing. Also, please tell me how the sound is as well as the lag, because this is the first time I'm actually trying to stream this um, Air player, so I don't know. But first thing, before we even jump into the arena here, Reynold Thomas says it sure did. What up? Hey, what's going on? What do you mean it sure did? Not sure what you mean. Puff Puff. Hi from South Africa. Whoa. Hi, my South African. What's going on? Okay, so first thing we're going to do, if you guys have not gotten Marvel Insider, you really should. Okay, Reynold, YouTube notifications. Good, good, good. Marvel Insider. I did not grind for the 3-star Symbiote Supreme. I only focused on the 4-star, and this is why. Okay, so you see here, I was able to redeem my points. I still have a ton of points. And I got this 3-star Symbiote Supreme, another energy refill, a decent size boost there. It's not too bad. Um, 10,000 battle chips, and this crystal shard crystal, which not really why you get that particular bundle. So I'm gonna claim all of that, but that just saved me a grind. I didn't want to grind for that 3-star. Hey, Lucifer End MCOC, how are you doing? And Temple, what's going on, bro? Temple says, hey, today's my last day at work. Art, my current place. Start my new job in 2 weeks. Okay, I was going to ask you about that because I got your message, um, and it came to me weird. It wasn't on a messenger, but it came in my email. But it wasn't an email message, so I wasn't sure. It was like an email chat or something like that. So you may have sent that out in Google, Hangouts or something like that, and my email client picked it up and showed it to me that way. But yeah, I knew you were about to switch jobs, so I'll definitely want to talk to you about that. And yeah, definitely come on over. I haven't seen you in a while, so yeah, definitely. I need all the help I can get, Temple. As you can tell, I haven't done anything with any kind of designs or anything like that. I'm using software called Streamlabs, OBS, and I'm trying to get a decent mirroring software. YouTube hasn't paid me out yet because I haven't made that $100 threshold yet. But when it does, I'm going to get Air server. That worked beautifully. That's what I was using before, but the trial expired. And the one I'm using right now is called Air Player. It's free and it seems to be okay, but it's not even in English and it has some issues. But all right, let me know if you guys can hear the game sound and all that good stuff. Okay, well, before we start, Itans wants to do some dungeons, so let's do some dungeons first. All right. Okay, good, Temple. Yeah, definitely we'll have to get together. All right. Not sure what side I want to take here. Let's see. Him, pick her. Honestly, I'm not sure because my big guys are still in Alliance Quest Map 6, and we're not going to be done with that one. We're going to need the full time, so I'm just going to throw these guys in here and see how well we do. Sniper Boss says, "Do you know Steiny TV? That guy you're playing with in Dungeons does it with him too." I heard of Steiny TV, yes, and no, I'm not going to use the 4-star Corvus for right now anyway. But we'll see how far we get going this way. But can you guys hear the game sound? Is it too loud? Can you hear it at all? That's one of the reasons that I switched over to this so that we could hear some game sounds. All right, let's see. Ooh, don't like those, but let's see. Stun, immunity, and brawl. Wow. Okay, we are definitely not playing around with that one. So we're going to have to take down one here. Okay, Sniper Boss, thanks. As long as it's not too loud here. Alright, so he wants me to take down 3. And we will see how far we go. I'm not running suicides, so the fights might take a little bit longer. But hopefully I'll have more health. Alright, let's bait out this L1 here. Come on. I hate when I parry by mistake. And when he's passive like this. Come on. There we go. Now that I've got 1 bar of power, you see that I have that Fury up. And that's when she starts doing her damage. Throw the special 1 before I get to the special 2. Ah. Get to the special 1 again. Now I got 3 Furies up. And now she's doing max damage. You see his health just melting away. But she heals up, so... I didn't mean to go to her special 2. Alright, come on. There we go. One thing I like about Angela is that she regens a bit, so I made a few mistakes there, but it's all good. Alright, Sniper Boss says, I think almost at 6k 5-star shards and getting almost 250 to 505-star shards. I'm so excited for my first 5-star. Hopefully I get my first 5-star by the end of the year. Alright, well, that's awesome. Okay. Remind myself, highest combo and all. Oh boy. Alright, let's go with my Hyperion here. I have to concentrate a little bit here. Ooh, 5 stacks. Alright. Didn't have too much of a problem there. Hey, Richard T. Yo, what's up? Just doing a few dungeons here with my partner. Trying to knock these out nice and early. Don't have my top champions available, but we'll see how far we can get here. If we have to do it in two runs, that's fine. Man Singe? Hi, what's going on? Alright, let's see what we want. Ooh, buffet. Hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with Bane. Whoops. I don't know why I'm there. So go ahead and take out node 1. Alright, and he wants me to take out 4. And I'll be fighting a fun sentinel. But Blade is actually pretty good at fighting sentinels. However, I don't have the synergy that I would like with him, Ghost Rider. So that may not work out too well. Come on, we don't need any problems with the network. Okay. Alright, come on. Come on, throw that special. You know you want to. It'll feel so much better when you do. Come on. Come on, throw the special. Come on now. There we go. Okay. See when she got those 3 Furies up. And there we are with that 1% thing again. I really hope they fix that 1%, honestly. You guys will see it in a minute. Look at this. All this damage, but he gets reduced just to 1%. That happens way too often. Alright, now we get to fight Monsieur Sentinel. Hopefully we won't have too much trouble with him. Let us see. Oh boy. I forgot about the buffet. I am not getting my Furies. There we go. Come on. There we go. I love that armor break. Okay. Just 2. some more Furies. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, I know he was going to throw his special then. I really don't like fighting Sentinels, but it is what it is. I wasn't fighting him the way that I should, or else the fight would have taken even longer. That takes a good long while there. If I had gotten more Furies, and I also didn't want to take him to his special 2, because with them being unblockable, I can evade them, but all it would take is for me to miss time at one time, and I pretty much would have gotten wrecked. Alright, to this next room here. Sniper Boy says, have you broken any trees? Nope, not lately. True Gamers, yo, what's going on? Okay, we are going to be fighting Rage. And they love this unblockable special thing. Good grief. I don't know if I'm going to like that Rage. And aggressive regeneration can be very annoying. Because with him, I want to bait out his specials a lot. Yeah. Yeah, this one might be ugly. But we'll see. Take down node 3. Alright. Ali Dawood says, what do you think of Electra? Like, is she good for offense or defense, and why? Got her from my 3rd 5-star crystal day. My other 2 are Spider-Gwen and Dr. Octopus. Electra is okay. She's not the best at pretty much anything, but she was the original assassin. So before there was even an assassin mastery, that was her thing. When your opponent got low enough in health, she started doing crazy amounts of damage. Just give me a second, guys. It's starting to ramp up here. So even blocked hits are doing damage. Okay, but yeah, Electra's okay, but I don't see myself using her anywhere outside of Arena. There are better champions for pretty much everything. She also has some ability reduction, so really don't know. Okay, so we've got Rage. Alright, I'm going to try this with Hyperion. So bear with me. Alright. Gotta be careful with this guy and his synthesis. See, even when I'm taking a... and that's it. They're doing so much damage. And, you know, he's a 4-star. So even taking a blocked hit was taking some damage. And then I just missed a parry, and that's all she wrote. Okay. Let's play with some Angela here. And 1%. No surprise there. Okay. So Angela putting in that work. Don't know how this is going to turn out, guys. 2 4-stars and 1 6-star there. Could be ugly. I do have some revives and some health potions, so not a big deal. And all they're going to do is expire on me. I haven't used any of those for a long time now. True Gamer says, man, I wish I could grind for VTD. Oh, Venom the Duck. He looks like such a fun character, but my 4-stars are mostly R1. It'll come. And Richard T says, Miss Green taking the day off. Yeah, she's hanging out with friends. So she has abandoned us. Make sure you let her know how abandoned you guys felt because she wasn't here today. She's going to be gone, I believe, for the weekend. So Monday will probably be the next time you'll see her in the stream or hear her in the stream. And Ali says, do you think Nebula will go for more than 2.1 million? Hard to tell. Probably not. I don't think there's a lot of hype over her, so probably not. Okay, let's see. Any buff associated, which of course, since I have Angela, is what I don't want. And then I have to deal with Bane or aggressive regeneration. Wow. Okay, this is not going to be pretty, guys, but we're going to see if we can get through this. Don't want to deal with the Bane, not with them beefed up like this, so I'll have him take out node 1. It was node 1, right? Yeah. And we'll just have to deal with this because both of my guys, Angela and Blade, they both have healing. So I don't know. Let's start off with Angela here. Doc Ock. Oh, I hate him and all these tentacles. Come on, throw your special one. I hate him because he's super aggressive sometimes too. Alright. Angela putting in that work. try to get through this one, boy. I do not know how this is going to go. Alright, we're going to just make sure, yeah. We are going to go with Angela first. And this is an Ultron I don't like fighting, because he likes to evade all kinds of different ways. Okay, this is gonna suck. Ah, boy, I knew he was gonna evade. Okay. You guys will see the outcome of that tough fight. I don't think I will be good for another room. Although I can still use items, but it'll be very risky. Very, very risky. And I'm guessing he knows that. Oh, he's down one guy too. Hmm. But it's all good. We can just, it's much easier to just go do another one and just, do 2 rooms real quick rather than risk room 5, lose it, and then we'll be even further behind than we would have been. No reason to gamble, honestly. Temple says, dang, I haven't seen you get into a fight that close ever. Yeah, that was a tough fight. He kept pilfering my buffs, and see, I didn't have a character that would have been really good for that. So Angela gets a lot of different buffs. So he kept pilfering, I think, the power gain, or I don't know. Um, Fortunately, he didn't do the regen a lot, but that meant that I had to try to bait out his specials. And you saw sometimes he fired off 2 because not only did he have power gain, but there was also power reserve on that particular node. So he used what, half power or something like that for specials. So did I. So yeah, that one was tough. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to make that one with her. I thought I was going to end up having to use my blade. But okay, so let's do another one here. Let me see if he... Oh, okay. He just sent me a message saying he needs a few minutes before he does the next couple of rooms. Okay, no problem. So what I'll do then is I'll go back to, well, we hadn't even started arena. So I'll jump back into the arena and go from there. And I'll show you guys where I've gotten in the arena. And we've got less than a day, 22 hours left. And as you can see, I hit all the milestones and then some on the 5-star featured. The 4-star basic here, I'll get it. I'm not worried about that. I focused on the 5-star featured. And then this T4 basic catalyst one popped up. So of course I have to do that one. Even though I have enough time to do the other ones first and then jump on this one, I just want to knock this one out because on the basic one, I can't use my 5 stars anyway. So I may as well use my 5 stars up in this arena, knock it out, and then I'll jump over to the 4-star featured and just get as many as I can. Alright, so we're just gonna, as I said, I like using teams that have some sort of synergy. Clay Slatton, what's up, man? Let's do this. I hate fighting Hyperion in the arena. Actually, I hate fighting him anyway. Come on, old Juggernaut. Juggernaut got chained, so one of my favorite things to do, which was to parry stun him while he was unstoppable, and then get that little quick hit in on him and dash back, you can no longer do. Kind of sucks, but whatever. And definitely doing all this without my suicides, you have to fight a little bit more strategically. Not too much. I mean, this is still, you know, the arena, so it's still pretty easy, but without suicides, the fights will take a little bit longer, so you have to pay attention. But like with this fight here, even if I were to take a special 3 from him, he's not going to kill me. Not as long as I have full health. But I like to bait out specials anyway to keep in practice, because that's the other reason I always recommend people do arena. Not just because of the, you know, rewards that you get from it, but arena is the time to try stuff out and to practice. So if you want to try, you know, baiting out in a certain way, then hit the arena, try it out. Hit some duels, try them out. But arena, it keeps me fresh. So when I face champions in Alliance War or even Alliance Quest, I already know how to fight them, usually, unless it's a new champion, because I've faced them either in arena or in duels. Korg was an exception, though. Korg, I had not dueled him or faced him in the arena before we started seeing him in Alliance War. And an alliance mate of mine in my previous alliance, he faced a Korg and got wrecked. And I saw some 4-star skill champions on my path, and I was like, oh boy. And I realized that I did not know anything about Korg except that he did some damage back and he had some unblockable when you evaded. And so I was very, very worried about facing Korg. And if you look on my channel, you'll find that Alliance War. I don't remember which one it is, but I even talk about that because I went and dueled a Korg, and the first time I dueled him, I lost badly. The second time I dueled him, I lost badly. And we started talking about it in alliance, my alliance chat. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Apparently this guy has stand your ground. Um, but anyway, somebody posted up a video there, and one of the things that I learned was that you don't want to throw medium attacks if you can help it. Light attacks don't trigger his damage, and he has certain charges for that rock shield. So you basically want to do light attacks, light intercepts, do whatever you have to do to get that rock armor or rock shield or whatever down. And once it's down, you can just go ahead and wreck until it comes back up again, and then you have to do the same thing all over again. But that helped, and I started beating him. I beat him with Hyperion, and I even beat him with my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, who did very well. I had no problem evading his Special 2, but that Special 1, when I evaded and it became unblockable, that's rough. I still don't want to face Korg, but I'll do better against him now than I would then. I even beat him, at least in the duel, with Corvus. I was worried about fighting him with Corvus, just like I'd be worried about fighting 5-star Electro. But Corvus, once you know to do the light attacks and that sort of thing, it's not that bad. You basically, like I said, get that rock armor off of him, and once you get that rock armor off, then you throw Corvus's Special 2 and wreck him. Okay, let's see. Also don't like fighting Domino in Arena. But I do like fighting Iron Man Infinity War. Love fighting Iron Man Infinity War. Seasons is about to start, or I guess has started already. Matching has begun. And this will be the first season war with my alliance. And I'm not on path 1 anymore. I was on path 1 for almost 2 years. I think I'm currently on backup. So that should be interesting. So when I do my Alliance War vids, we'll see. I will record all fights. So you guys will see that, win or lose. But I used to love fighting Iron Man Infinity War on Node 46. And I never lost to an Iron Man Infinity War on that node while I was using Corvus or Hyperion. There was one time that I went in with my B team. I forget why. I think my main team was all tied up. And I forget who I was using, but I wasn't used to fighting him with that champion. It might have been Dr. Voodoo, who can definitely take him, but I think I got my timings mixed up, or my heavies. I wasn't getting the heavy intercept properly. Something was happening. I forget. And so that was my only loss. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go down here, make sure that I use my rank 1s up. So Archangel is a rank 4. So to avoid the death match, I get to pair him up with a couple of rank 1s, and you won't get a death match doing that. Let's see. I don't mind putting Archangel against Iron Man Infinity War. I don't really like these matchups, to be honest with you. But we're going to go with that matchup there. See how well we do. Clay Slatton says, I'm still doing Realm of Legends. Yeah, keep at it, bro. You will be a better fighter for having done it. I learned a lot doing Realm of Legends. Much as I don't like Howard the Duck, that damage on his L2 is legit. That is some crazy damage. Alright, I see some people that just joined. Okay, Meister, hey yo, what's going on? Meister says, I almost done 5.4. I have 5 paths in 5.4.6. I used yesterday 120 units, only for refills and 1 team revive because immunity path sucks. That's pretty good. And yes, immunity path does suck. Aeon Kong, what's going on? Hello to you, my brother. Oh yeah, that's right. He is immune to bleed while he has those armor up effects on him. All right. They're running suicides. Good. When they run suicides, it makes things much easier. If I can bait out the specials and get that recoil damage. Ha! Got him bleeding. Yeah, Iron Man Infinity War is bleed immune when he has those armor ups on. Aeon Kong says, in feature 5-star arena, I am at 9.7 mil, targeting 12.3 mil only, then 4-star basic. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm almost at 13 million in the 5-star featured, only because my 6 stars kept coming off cooldown. I usually aim for about the same, 12.3. But I think when I got about there, I still had some 5 stars to use up. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use up the 5 stars, and ended up at 12.5. I think 12.5 or so. And then my 6 stars came off cooldown, and they're going to come off cooldown one more time again. And I can't use them in any of the other arenas that I'm doing, so may as well use them in that arena. But otherwise, yeah, I was only going for milestones for the most part, and then I just pad. And we'll see, I may not even be able to get all the milestones in the 4-star feature. I'll have them in the 4-star basic. I already have them in the 5-star featured. I'll be getting all the milestones, of course, in this T4 Catalyst arena. So just the 4-star featured. Meister says today 100% 5.4, and before. Hold on. Tried to read it quick, but fight started. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something with Jane Foster against this unstoppable Colossus. See her heavies? Just keep watching. See if he gets another unstoppable in this match. People sleep on Jane Foster. What happened to your unstoppable? See how Jane Foster controls him? Stagger all them unstoppables. Can't get an unstoppable. Thor Jane Foster was my first counter to Juggernaut and Unstoppable Colossus. She is quite effective. So that's why when I saw her as a 6-star, I wasn't going to cry. She's still useful. Oops. Thought I got that parry. Come on. Yeah. Hey, fighting Miles Morales. All right. Meister says, today 100% 5.4 and before Christmas, 100% Act 5. It's my plan. Very good plan. Take your time. Do it right. Young Kong says, why don't you try for the hardest fight in arena? That gives the most points. It does, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I used to, especially when I'm running suicides, but there's no need. I can easily go through my 5 stars, and if I don't hit the top milestone doing that, then my 4 stars will hit it easily. But yep, let's do it. Doesn't really bother me too much, but the points difference is not that much. But I used to only do the hard ones, and I used to always run suicides. And when I'm actually grinding for a champion, depends on if I'm trying to go really hard or not. Since my roster size grew, I no longer have to go that hard in order to put up a score to get those champions. So not too fussed about going for the hardest arena match and squeaking out each point. Alright, Dr. Voodoo. Time for you to give up that special 2. Come on. There we go. Have a little L2. And I will not let you see an L3. Alright. Now we got Miss Thang here. Alright, we'll get back to dungeons as soon as my friend here gets done with whatever he's doing. He had somebody stop by. I think he's at work, so let's just jump him. Okay, so I got one energy for AQ. Alright, that looks good. We'll go with that. Gotta make sure I don't forget AQ. Make sure I move when I can. And I may actually rank up my Gladiator Hulk. I take that path 10, which is a starburst path, and he's at rank 3. He is a beast on that path still, but he would be so much more of a beast at rank 4. But we'll see if they give us rank down tickets this year. I seriously may consider ranking down my Iceman, and then it's going to be a toss-up between ranking up Gladiator Hulk or maybe even Sentinel. I don't know. Sentinel would fill the role that Iceman would leave, being as he has those immunities. But I don't know. And Kong says, yesterday I opened 50 Grandmaster Arena crystals and only got 150 units and a ton of gold. Then I opened 30 Arena crystals and got 220 units. Yeah, it's random. It's random, Kong. That's why when I opened up all of those crystals and I was trying to get enough to get the second vision offer, that's why I wasn't sure. Because I could get lucky, I could get unlucky. So it was really no telling. Let's see. Go with Angela here. Aeon Kong says, but Iceman is more useful. I don't really use him anymore. That's just the thing. I took him to 4 because I needed him to fight Guillotine in Labyrinth of Legends. And that fight was horrible with him, mainly because I did not get the synergies quite right, so he wasn't over 2k. And so I didn't get the extended enrage timer. So it was a slow fight. But yeah, I mean, I like Iceman, but Sentinel is a beast. A lot of people sleep on Sentinel. He takes a little bit of ramp up, but Sentinel is nuts. Keep in mind, Sentinel can incinerate. He has a heal block on his special 1. He's got the immunities, and he hits like a truck when he has some analysis charges. And he is very tanky. Once he gets those analysis charges up, he gets very crit resistant, and he doesn't lose it. Iceman loses a lot of his tankiness as soon as his ice armor goes down. So yeah, Sentinel got some stuff going for him. So I don't know. I'm just evaluating and just thinking about it. I don't have that many rank 4s, but one of the reasons that I joined a higher tier alliance was so I could get resources more readily. And right now I have 92 alphas. I just don't have anyone that I want to take to rank 5. And that's what I'm holding for right now. Because if I take somebody to rank 4 that I'm not planning to take to rank 5, then I'm basically just shooting myself in the foot. Alright, let's see. Think I like that matchup. Moon Knight is also a champion that I actually like fighting with. He can be a lot of fun. I've actually stun locked opponents before, bled them to death, and his fights are usually over pretty quickly because he does a good amount of damage. Just look at me just tearing into this Hulk. Aeon Kong says, what tier is your new alliance in now? Not sure, I have to look. I never really paid attention to that type of thing, really. I know they finished the season, I think Platinum 2. But I don't remember the tier. Dean D, what's going on? Dean D says, afternoon, Lord Shadow and crew. Have you had a chance to evaluate and use Wasp? If so, what are your thoughts on her? I just got her as a 5-star. No, I have not gotten her. I've not had a chance to play around with her. That sounds bad. But anyway, from what I understand of Wasp, she's a glass cannon. So she hits really hard, but can't take a punch. But I think one of the greater uses that I've heard from her are with people who have ghosts. They love the ghost and wasp synergy. And there's another synergy that I heard was really good with ghost, but I don't have her either. Kind of wish I went for her as a 4-star. Alright, let's see. Got my boy OG Vision. He is rank 3. So I'm going to go down here, and I think, yeah, I've already used up all my rank 1s, so should be okay now. Alright, and Kong says, in this game, I used to love DS, Doctor Strange the most. Yeah, I know. After 12.0, I love Hulk, and now Hulk and Stark. Yeah. Starky, as you guys can see, is, for now anyway, my profile and definitely my favorite champion. Corvus will soon be my profile champion as soon as I get enough Sig Stones into him. And I'm not using any of my generics. I have 99 generics. And I'm not using any of them on him. Holding those for Void if I can. But my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced is already 200 Sig level. So it'll be a little bit. I forget what Sig level my Corvus is. I don't even think he's 100 yet. But eventually he will overtake him. He doesn't even need to be Sig 200 to have a higher prestige than my Starky. fighting with Rhino is kind of fun. All right, D&D says, thanks, Lord Shadow. I don't have Ghost in any form either. I'll look into the synergy. Also, I wish I had the funds to get that 5-star Vision deal. He is so smooth to play with. I know, but hit that arena as much as possible because I didn't spend anything. You guys saw. My units are earned all in game. And they're earned doing just what you see me doing here. Come on, Heimdall. Give up that special one. Yes. For a while, I actually wanted to get this Black Panther. He was on my most wanted list a long time ago. And I finally got him as a 5-star. And honestly, wouldn't mind awakening him because all that'll mean is that he'll do more damage, which means in arena, my fights will be over faster. So, wouldn't be mad to dupe him, get 6-star shards, and end fights faster. Let's see who we got. All right. Yep, we'll just do that first one. And we'll keep it with this here. D&D says you gotta love OG Black Panther's lacerate ability. Exactly. Now, I am not a fan of Ghost Rider when he is not awakened. And I'm also not a fan of him when I don't have the Blade synergy. That Blade synergy spoiled me. 100% chance to land his judgments. Because honestly, if I'm working towards landing a judgment, I want it to land. You know, like his L1. So I fight and I work my way up to an L1. I fire it off. And if I don't get that judgment, that's all wasted time. Yeah, I still get the damage and the nullify, but that still is wasted time. Same thing if I went to L2 and didn't get the judgment. So I don't like that uncertainty. So I will probably never use this particular version of Ghost Rider outside of arena until I either awaken him or get a 5-star blade. Ooh, sneaky L1. Let's try to bait out this L1. Oh, I didn't have to bait it out. Oh, and got hit with a shot. Ali Daywood says, is Iceman Unawakened still good on defense? Would he be good as a boss? In my opinion, no. You want Iceman Awakened on defense. That cold snap that he gets just right off the bat is what makes him such an annoying defender. Without the cold snap, I'm not even worried about him. And if he's the boss, well, he's gonna go down. I don't know how many kills he'd even get. I guess it depends on what tier you're in. I guess at the lower tiers, he may still catch some people. Come on, Kingpin. Ah, I always do that. You guys will see again. I try to go backwards. I did it twice in a row. And I know that I can't recover fast enough. Because, see, I blocked. As soon as I do that, I block immediately. But there's a built-in delay. There's no way I can recover in-game. It's not my reflexes. And that was tough for me to realize. You know, and I didn't like it. Because I'm like, if I was able to react fast enough, I should be able to block it. And I already know he's going to do that attack. So I evade back, block, but no. Come on, my Luke Cage. There he goes. You guys will see in a minute. Yeah. And how much health did she have? Yes, she went down to 1% again. And then the game crashed. Okay, let's see. Dean D says, on lower tiers like tier 14, Awakened Iceman gets kills on the node that has 20% chance for abilities to happen more often. Cold Snap just keeps on happening. Interesting. And Anonymous, thanks for subscribing, man. Hope you have a good time here. We just had the game crash on us. Always fun. Alright, let's get back into this arena here. And in 10 minutes, I'll hop over to Alliance Quest and see if I can move and get that next fight. And we still have dungeons to finish up. All we need is 2 rooms left here, really. But until my boy Itans comes back, we'll just do as much arena. And I will get all of the milestones for the T4 Basic in this stream. We'll see if I get it before I'm even done with all of my 5 stars. Fart Ass. Well, that's an interesting name. Says, wait, why did that subscriber alert changed my name? I'm not sure. If you changed your name and then subscribed, YouTube may have just delayed the update. I'm not sure. Streamlabs is what I use to, pop up the notifications. So it has to be communicating with YouTube somehow. So there may be a delay. And that's just a guess on my part. I have no actual idea. Alright, let's go, guillotine. Okay, be stingy. Okay, and in my fight with Sentinel, I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm gonna try to he's being more aggressive than normal. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit into his block as much as possible and build up those okay. He don't want to dodge back. He's playing very aggressively. Okay, there we go. There we go. And you can see his damage ramping up once I have okay, dodge back. And there I just did the so-called Nightcrawler trick. And look at this. I'm just gonna let him hit me. I got all my analysis charges. Look how tanky he is. Let's look at that. Yeah. Sentinel is very underrated. So I used the so-called Nightcrawler trick to make him block. Then I attacked him into his block with Sentinel to build up his analysis charges. And just like with Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, when Sentinel builds up those analysis charges, he does more damage. He becomes more crit resistant. So Sentinel is definitely underrated as an attacker. People usually just think of him on defense. All right, network. Behave yourself. D&D says, quick question. Do you think Kabam will ever sell rank down tickets or have an arena for rank down tickets? I'd love to rank down my 4-star 550 Gladiator Hulk for my 5-star. Well, they have given out rank down tickets in the past. Whether they will actually sell them or not, I don't know. I'm not convinced that that would be good for the game. It would make your choices meaningless. But at the same time, if they did it, I would use them all the time. All right, so I don't know what happened with our network, but we got disconnected, so I'm reconnecting. D&D says, interesting, build up the analysis charges. He is taking no damage after building the 100% analysis charges. That's because he becomes more crit resistant. And at 100% analysis, I believe he's completely crit immune. And most of the damage in this game comes from crits. That's why Ant-Man is so tanky. Every time he glances your attacks, that's why it takes so long to fight him unless you have a bleed champion. But guess what? Sentinel can't be bled. You can try to poison Ant-Man, but guess what? Sentinel can't be poisoned. I have to pay attention a little bit when I'm fighting Miles Morales, or else he'll start evading on me and wreck me quick. But yeah, Sentinel, and that's an unawakened Sentinel. If he were awakened, it just helps him build up charges more. He doesn't have to be awakened. I did a video on Sentinel, but even though I went through and talked about the analysis charges and everything, at that time I didn't realize that you could hit into their block and build up the analysis charges. So I wasn't really all that impressed with him. And you'll see I went and did, some duels and everything. But where he shines is after he builds up the analysis charges. So I may do that at some point in time. Go into Realm of Legends and build up the analysis charges with him, and then showcase his damage at 100% analysis completion. Because I don't think I did that before, because I didn't know how to build up those charges well. The only way that I could think of to build his charges up was hoping that the computer did the same action twice, or baiting out, you know, a heavy or a special or something like that and hope he did it in a row, which is horrible to try and build those charges up. But hitting into their block, that made all the difference. And I forget who I saw do that, but it was someone on YouTube. It might have been Brian Grant that I saw do that. I'm not sure. He really likes Sentinel. But I saw someone doing that to build up the charges quickly. And I was like, whoa, ho, ho. Bobby Stapleton, how are you doing, man? Says, hope you have a good day. So far, so good, man. Having a good day indeed. The project I'm working on, I got it feature complete, and it's being tested right now by my client, and hopefully it's very close to going live. And when it does, hopefully we'll be able to get investors on this startup and everybody can get paid. But in the meantime, I gotta try to find myself a job, even a part-time one. Alright, so we're nearing all the milestones, and in this arena I don't go past the 2 million. There's no reason. I'm not going for any kind of high ranking. I'm not even sure what you need to rank really high in this arena. And if you even, I don't even know, are there even rankable rewards? I don't know. I see Richard T. What you saying? Richard T says, I think when the game crashed, it altered your stream setup. About 15% of the right side of your screen is blacked out. Really? Everything looks... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I see. Hold up. Yeah. All right. That should fix it. Let me know, Richard T, if that fixed it, but I think it fixed it. But yeah, I'm doing a window capture, and when that happened, it looks like the window got reset. And when the window got reset, that means that my careful placement of the window was now off. Alright, who we want to pair up with you? We'll do Beast and Civil Warrior. Alright, Richard T, thank you. I didn't even notice it because I have pretty much my head down playing this, looking up only to read chat, but I'm reading it over in the Streamlabs, but I do have the browser up, so I didn't see that the window got resized, because the window is actually behind, my mirrored window is behind my browser right now. So I did not see it. Beast and Superior Iron Man. Yeah, but I have a yeah. You'll see the team that I'm actually dancing around. I'll use it next, and I use that team all the time. That's why I didn't use them with anyone else. But I think I'll have all the milestones after this fight, so I'll need to hit another arena maybe. And see, I should have started on the 5-star, the 4-star featured arena, so that I could start using my 5 stars when I got done here. Because what this means is that they're going to come off cooldown very uneven, but we'll see. I'll try to get up to the streak pretty quickly there. And it's only the last few. But I'll show you the team I always use. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to use my 5 stars anymore in this arena because it's a waste. But I'm just going to show you the synergy team that I use. And you'll see it in a minute here once the stream catches up. So I use Superior Iron Man, Hulkbuster, and Yellow Jacket. And the reason that I do that is, if you'll remember, I just recently ranked up my Hulkbuster. So he used to be rank 1. So I always wanted to have some sort of a synergy with my higher ranked champions. So Hulkbuster at rank 1, and I think for a while my Yellow Jacket or my Superior Iron Man, one of the two, were rank 1. So I would always use this synergy, and 2 of them were rank 1 and 1 of them was a rank 2. But with the synergies, I never got a death match using them. Then I ranked, basically all of them now are rank 2. So there's no avoiding a death match benefit to using them, but I still do it now out of habit. Alright, so got all the milestones there. And let me run over here to Alliance Quest. And see what we're looking like here. Yeah, we got 1 hour left. Okay. I'll be able to hit that and then that 1 node and finish my path. Alright, so you guys can see the path that I take. See that starburst here once it catches up on you. Starburst, you suffer degeneration proportionate to this champion's missing health. That is a passive degen. Well, Hulk has an ability called Face Me that you see right down there in the bottom right hand corner, and he gets I think he instantly regenerates something like 70% of the health when he gets hit with passive regen, and he does more damage. So this is my rank 3, so let's see what we can do here. This is the last fight on my path. But look at his health. Did you see his health? Even though I got hit by her, just look at his health. I hate fighting Black Widow. Such a pain trying to parry her. Yeah, and them evades don't help any. And that is my rank 3 Hulk. So, yeah. Alright, so that's it for my path there. I'll have one more energy. Let's see, so we'll get that side. How's this side looking? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, well, that's that for that. No comment at all. Alright, let's get back. Actually, let me see, is he available yet? Nope, he's not online. Okay. So, what I'm going to do then, just towards the end here, is start on the 4-star featured here and just build up to 5 and then use up my 5 stars as fast as I can. And then I'll do my 4-star basic off stream, because that's not going to be too bad. Okay. D&D says this is a good one also. Now I won't cry so much if I get Hulkbuster. Exactly. Got to find ways to use these guys. And I see the other stuff you said. I'll read them in a minute. Especially fighting Killmonger. This is going to suck. Okay. Alright, come on. Throw your special too. Come on. This is what I don't like about fighting the early fights in Arena. And of course my Venom the Duck is not ranked up. He's not leveled up. I'm just going to push him. And just hope he either doesn't throw his L3, or if he does, we survive it. Okay. D&D says, holy crap, Batman, he isn't losing health at all. That's the face me, and that's rank 3. He is losing health, but it's very minute. And here's the funny thing. If he's under face me, and I have a video on my channel where I took him into Alliance War for the first time. If he is under the face me effect, and you get hit with a L3, which I did in that Alliance War, he instantly healed back 70% of it. So I survived the L3, and his health just went whoop, right on back up. Kind of like a Magic's Limbo. Except it wasn't all of his health, but most of it. But that's why I took that, why I wanted to take that Starburst path in Map 6. This is only my, I think, 3rd time in Map 6. The first time was with my old Alliance, and it was miserably bad. But we were learning. I didn't take the Starburst. I didn't know anything about that. Didn't bring in Gladiator Hulk. But after that disastrous attempt, I learned a little bit more about Map 6 so that when I joined my new Alliance, in case I needed to do some Map 6, I'd be ready. Alright, let's get the next set here. And we just go to win streak 5. And then I jump back over to my 5 stars and just use them up. And then that's all I'm going to do in that arena. Christina Amazing says, hey yo folks. Hey yo Christina. I like your name. D&D says, wow, that Gladiator Hulk is amazing. I hope he doesn't need to be awakened. I just got the 5-star. No, he does not need to be awakened. I awakened him just recently. The only thing his awakened ability does is when your opponent or you go below, I forget what is it, 30% health or something like that? I forget. But when he goes below that, he has a random chance to do one of two things. Either regenerate health or gain attack. And that's whether they got that low or whether he got that low. That's all it does. So yeah, the face me and all of that, that is what makes Gladiator Hulk. Again, I think I have a video on my channel on him. Love me some Gladiator Hulk. The only thing is that if you're not doing, like say, Path 10 in Map 6, or taking on Dormammu's or Magic's, and you need him for that, or taking on a lot of passive degen, he doesn't have as much of a use. You know, like against Iceman, his Face Me doesn't activate on Cold Snap because Cold Snap is an active degen. So against Iceman, you'd want to use somebody else. Hey Christina, no problem. Christina says, saw you have 4-star Venom the Duck. Get him from the arena. Yes, I did. And I'm not going for him this second time because I only went for him to get him. Because I'm a collector. And I didn't have him, so I wanted him. I have no idea how good he is. It'll be a long time before I rank him up, if ever. He'll go to 3, just like any other 4-star would during a level up event. But other than that, I don't see myself using him anywhere. But I did see Legacy. Legacy got the 6-star Venom the Duck. And he took him into Labyrinth of Legends and soloed Red Hulk with him. So he's definitely a beast. Christina says, even have Immortal Iron Fist, which is a rarity. Nice. Yeah, I just got him not that long ago. There is a video on my channel. I was in shock. I have the 3-star Immortal Iron Fist and had him for a long time. And in that video, I was talking about, wouldn't it be nice to get the 4-star Immortal Iron Fist? And he popped up and said hello. I was in shock. Don't even need to get him. I won't awaken him, of course. But who knows? When I do another opening of my Max Sig crystals, he may pop up again. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. I don't really see myself taking him past 3, except for Arena. But I have other champions that I want to take to 550 as 4-stars over him. Oops. Alright, we got 2 more rounds here. And then we can jump back over to my 5-stars and get them on cooldown. So I'll have a little bit of a delay. And hopefully I'll be able to get another round in before I go to bed. If I don't get another round in tonight in that arena, then chances are I'm not going to hit all of the milestones in the 4-star featured. Oops, I don't know why I backed off there. Christina Amazing says, I don't have much time to watch videos, so I appreciate the breakdown of how you got him. Hey, no problem. I basically collect my max signature ability crystals, and when I have enough of them, I'll do like a big opening. Usually when I have a few hundred. Oops. But I don't do max signature ability crystal openings very often. I have, I believe I have all of the 4 stars that are in the crystals currently. So when I open up 4-star crystals, it's almost always a dupe. And I have worked to get as many of them as possible to Sig 99. So when I do these openings, I get a lot of max signature. Mostly it's from the 3 stars. Christina Amazing says, but that was like a month's worth of saving or so. Probably more than that even. I don't know. Like I said, I don't open them up very often. Could have been a month, could have been 2 months. Not sure. Alright, so we got this last one. And you see that I sort them by hero rating because I go from my lowest guys and just work my way up to the win streak 5. Oh, I see. I see, Christina. Okay, I got you. Alrighty. Last round before we jump over to using my 5 stars. And that's the kind of thing, or I should say thinking, that you want to do to try to be as efficient as possible in your arena grinding. So I could have finished off my 5 stars in that arena, but it would be a waste. Once I got 2 million, no need. So may as well jump over to another arena and use my 5 stars there. That way I'm not wasting those 5-star points. And then when they come up again, tonight, I'll be able to run all of them in that arena. And I usually can get about 2 million running through my 5 stars and my 550s. Come on, Cyclops. I mean, Colossus. I know a lot of people don't like Juggernaut, but I always had fun with him. Although I kind of felt like a bully sometimes when I would just like spam his specials and just wreck them. Wouldn't even care that they were hitting me. Fights were usually over pretty quickly, especially if I'm running suicides. Let me do that to a poor girl Psylocke here. Just look at how I do her with Unstoppable. See, just look at that. That's just ugly. And then she snuck me with a parry, but since I'm unstoppable, I still was able to get out of it. Went right back in there after. Ugly. Christina Amazing says that's when I awakened 4-star Hyperion, got 4-star AA and 4-star Wolvie. Nice. Then in February I had one chance to go for Blade and got him. Wow. You've got some beast characters right there. All of those 4 stars are 4 stars that I think are worthy of taking to rank 5. I made a video about that not that long ago. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to go through all of my 5 stars here. This is going to be a pain. The reason being, when you're building up the streak, you get to about 7 or 8. That's when it gets tough, and that's when I usually switch over and use my strongest 5 stars. And using less than my strongest is a good way to end up having my streak reset. I won't say that I lose the streak because I'm not actually on it yet, but I will lose my win streak and have to reset it. So we'll see. I'll go as far as I can, and when I don't feel safe anymore, I will stop. Not worth it. Ooh, did not mean to do that. But I'm glad he is running suicides. Yeah, I get caught like that every once in a while, trying to evade. Aeon Kong says, "Hey, Lord Shadow, did we meet in X Unit for the first time?" I think so. I'm not sure. I think X Unit was the first one. No. Was it? Yeah, well, no. I think we were in a It's hard for me to remember, Aeon Kong, the sequence of things. I remember when they happened. For example, whatever alliance that we met in, I remember we were in that alliance for a while, then we left and formed our own alliance, where Sham was the leader, and then we abandoned that alliance, and I believe that's when we came to X Unit. And the reason that I know that is because after X Unit is when I joined Preach and Play. Alright, Christina Amazing says Starkey is also at rank 5 as a 4-star. When I got him, he was my fastest rank up. Then when I completed Act 4, used the generic on him. No regrets. I don't blame you. I'm trying to remember when I got him. I may have used the generic on him. I got Starkey and I think Blade out of the featured crystals as well. The few times I had run featured crystals. Yeah, Aeon Kong, the alliance we were in before WROL, that wasn't X Unit. Because I came from X Unit to Preach and Play, and then here. Alright, let's get these guys here out of the way. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to use up all of my 5 stars that are left here. It'll start getting too rough for him. D&D says, talk to everyone later. Thanks, Lord Shadow. Gotta go to lunch. Alright, thanks for stopping by. How you see me fighting Nightcrawler here? Before the little switch trick that we use, this is how I had to fight him. And when he was on stun immune nodes, oh, I didn't even want to touch him then. I hated fighting him on stun immune. But I do better now against him. Against every champion on stun immune, actually. Because I used to suck. That's why I never took the boss in Alliance War for the longest time. Oh, not lunch. Sorry, D&D. Says got to go back to work. Christina Amazing says my first rank 5 4-star though was Iron Patriot, as had cats and overflow, and he was the only one I could bring to R5. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And if they give you rank down tickets, you can always use them on him. I hate fighting these guys. Building up the streak. Come on. Come on, just throw your special. And of course, he's not going to throw his special. Sting gone. Okay, finally. The other reason that this fight is taking so long, if you see the PI difference. Oh. Come on, throw that heavy. Come on. Come on, let me get a little extra damage in there. Throw your special. Okay. Still won't throw his special while I have the sting on him. Yeah, this is a long fight. Don't even know if I'll win this one. I'll try my best though. See if I can get him to throw his L1 while the sting is on. Nope, he won't. And then he will throw it. Ah, and I got shock on me. Doggone it. Alright. Try and step this up a little bit. Oh, and I ran into it. Alright, that might be it for me. It's not doing a whole lot of damage, so... Come on. Yeah, he's just not going to throw that special. And see, I can't take a L3 anymore. Come on. Okay, if I can get him to throw this special, we'll be alright. Okay, whew. One thing I forgot is that he's not awakened, so I didn't have to worry about his auto block. That was a long fight. Young Kong says, yeah, featured 5-star. I opened a lot of featured 5-stars, as you know. Yes, I do. 1 for Mephisto, 1 for Stark, 4 for Blade. Then the last feature 5-star, I opened 5 crystals. Man. Christina Amazing says, the game has forced me to stop playing as the software on my phone is out of date. 3.5 years old. Oh, playing. Stop playing. Gotcha. Alright, so we're on win streak 7, and that was a grueling match. And let me see how many 5-stars. Yeah, see, I'm gonna try it. See, right now is when I usually lose at least one match. Um, it's dangerous. You know what? Instead, I'm going to do Nebula, and I'm going to do Cable, and I'm going to do Modoc because they have things that will help me um, take them out without giving them too much power. So we're going to do that for this one. And after that, I don't know if I'm going to continue. Because I really want to, I don't want to have it reset on me. Alright, build up shock charges. Yeah, buddy. You can regen if you want to. Yeah, regen up. It's not going to help you at all. Ooh. He almost got me. Ha! He almost got me with that L2. I wasn't quite expecting it, but my reflexes took over. Alright, so now with Cable, first thing I want to do is get that degen on him. Let's see if I can switch him. Come on, back off, buddy. Ah, missed it. Come on. Okay, that'll work too. Nightcrawler is about to die. Kruno Patel, how are you doing? Hi, brother. Is Nebula any good? Yeah, she is. I actually have a video on Nebula because I got her as a 6-star. So, of course, I had to look into her. Her shock charges, when she builds up, I think, 10, she shuts down robots so they can't do anything. She has some synergies with Proxima, where she starts out with 10. And she does an insane amount of burst damage when she builds up her shock charges and then parries them to release them and then fires off her L2, which doubles the shock charges. It is insane. But it's a burst, and if you manage to pull it off on most anyone, unless they have a really large health pool, they're going to go down. Aeon Kong says, Lord Shadow, do you watch that sport that all over the world call football and in USA call it soccer? I know what you're talking about. And no, I'm not a sports watcher. Oh, I think he just gave me an invite. Yes, he did. So we're going to finish up dungeons right quick here. Kruno Patel says, I'm grinding for her in the basic arena. Yeah, she's useful. All right. We're going to just go to... we're going for just a couple of rooms here. So I'm going to use my little symbioid. And let's see who else I got here. I don't know. Since we're only going to room 2, really doesn't matter all that much. Let's use you, and you know what? Throw in my Star Lord. I haven't fought with Star Lord in a while. All right, so let's get this dungeon going. All right, but we only need 2 rooms now to I see you, Ian. Ian Tinsley, Lord Shadow Smells. For you guys who don't know, Ian Tinsley is who I'm playing dungeons with here right now. He's Itans. All right, what side do you want? Right side? All right. Stun immunity and a special lock 1 against a Spider-Man? Nah, we not playing that. Okay, take out node 2. Yeah, that's Spider-Man, and it's a classic Spider-Man at that. So he's already going to be ugly. Let's see who we got. Let's hope we don't have Abomination as our random. Okay, not too bad. Oh, I'm lagging a bit. One of the few times may as well use up my little symbiote. He's not going to stay. But I love this little guy. Just look at him go in this fight. That symbiote is a little beast. Temple says I just escalated a ticket to someone named Ian. Ha ha. I wonder if it's the same one. Kruno Patel says I had grind for Corvus till 5.4 million in basic arena. Worst night out to spend in grinding for him. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going in here with my little symbiote, and that way, as long as I can stun him, I can put some bleeds on him and still do some decent amount of damage here. No 5-hit combos against him. But just look at that bleed damage. Look at this. Ah, he tried to sneak me. No, we ain't playing today. Oh no. Not getting me with that L1. Nope. Try it again if you wanna. Evelyn Soily. Or Soila? You'll have to tell me how to pronounce that. But Evelyn says, you know how to use the symbiote. Wow, I never defeat anyone with it. Oh, that symbiote is a beast. I use him. I was using him in Alliance Quest all the time. He is nuts. And when I go into the labs, the occult labs, I always bring him. Always. Let me see what you look like. Oh my. All right. Yeah, that symbiote. despite having only special 1 and a special 2, he does a lot of damage, and I have him at rank 5. So that symbiote is actually has the power of I think a 6-star rank 3. I think they said. I'm not sure, but he is of a power level the highest, higher than the highest that you can get currently. All right, we just need to finish this one last room, and we will have all of our milestones. And I'll end the stream after that. Okay. You guys will see just how buggy this game is in a minute. And I'm sitting here waiting. And look at that. So now I got to go back in. Let's see if it messed up my screen again. It doesn't look like it did. Oh, and if anybody is wondering, a 6-star rank 2. Didn't they say he was like 30% stronger than a 6-star at rank 2? I'm not sure. But in any case, he's strong. Kruno Patel says, "Man, I have completed the whole mastery difficulty in the Symbiomancer event without using any champs at all." Okay. All right, back in here. Ugh, I hate fighting Modoc. All right. Um, Brawl. Oh no. And Unstoppable. Y'all are crazy. Explosive personality and Brawl against Modoc? Okay. I can deal with these. Dash vulnerability? Oh yes, please. Take out 3. And we'll be using the symbioid. I don't think I'll need anybody else, really. But you know what? Just because, I'm going to bring in Star-Lord. Yeah, Krunel. The equivalent of a whole team. You ain't kidding. It's always very dicey fighting with Hulk. One mistake towards the end, and that'll be it for me. Like that. And you guys will see exactly why I don't like fighting Hulk sometimes. Look at that. What happened here? And then I'm stunned, and I'll never come out of it. It's too much power. What happened there is I was just a little bit too far away from him. His special 1 has 2 ways to evade it based on your proximity. Uh-oh. I got 10 minutes left on my battery. Let's hope we finish it. Alright, let's get rid of this Hulk. But when you're really close to him, I just have to evade 1 time, and that's it. But if I'm too far away from him, his special 1 actually has 2 parts to it. And you have to evade both of them. So if I'm not, close enough, I have to really evade far enough back. And you saw what happened there. I evaded back, but I still got hit with it. Alright, let's have some fun with Modoc here. Come on, quit backing up like that. I hate when he gets all passive. And say I'm not worried about his unblockable because I usually do not get hit by his L1. Easy peasy. Yeah, Temple. I used to use SideSync all the time, but that's for Android. I still use it if I ever have to go back to the Android. I still have it installed, rather. But yeah, I used to use that in the early days before I switched over to Apple, to iOS. Oh, he's having trouble with that Sentinel. Monsieur Sentinel. Ooh, he is getting wrecked. Sentinel is a pain, as you guys saw. Yeah, they do. They have a recorder, an iOS recorder. Um, but yeah, if you know of something, they have something free to stream right from your iOS device. But I stream from my PC, so I don't know if they have something that lets you mirror to the PC for free, like SideSync, because I use Streamlabs. But we'll talk about it and see if we can't get me using some better. But there is some software that I loved. Okay, just let me know. But Air Server, I loved it. Air Server we were using until the trial ran out, but it's something like 39 bucks. But it was beautiful. I had no problems whatsoever with it. You see how, I don't know if you were here at the time, but you saw how the stream, when my game crashed, the window reset. That's because of the software. The software has little quirks and bugs like that in it. Um, and they have a newer version, but their newer version isn't free. So I'll be definitely interested in anything like that. But if I can get Air Server, the only other thing other than Air Server would be a Elgato capture card. Okay, the sound has gone nuts. I don't know what that sound is. Hold on. May have to stop it. But in any case, that's going to do it, guys. That's all I had for you. We've already gone through the arenas that I'm going to go through, and the rest I'm going to do pretty much off stream. If I do have another round of arena to do in the 4-star featured, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll try to time it, but I'll need to get that done because we're getting close to the end here. All right, so thanks, guys. Thanks everybody who came by, and you guys have a blessed day.